Oh my god, everyone, where is the trailer? It's like a few weeks left, 2 weeks left, 17 days left before the actual anime comes out, and we still have nothing. We have no actual trailer. It's just mouth moving, and then one of the biggest anime IPs in the world is getting treated like this. Oh my goodness, everyone, we're cooked, we're doomed. The season's gonna be shit. GG, everyone. Alright, guys, let's talk about it. We are, again, literally less than 2 weeks away from the official release date. Yes, less than 2 weeks, and somehow we still don't have a proper trailer, no full-length PV, no extended look at the animation, nothing. And as you guys know, the fandom is panicking. Twitter, Reddit, Discord, you name it. One Punch Man fans are out here losing their minds. Some are coping, some are dooming, and some are literally making conspiracy theories about why we haven't seen a trailer yet. Some even made spreadsheets. So today we're breaking it down, the fans' reaction, the PVs that we do technically have, and the comparisons to Attack on Titan's chaotic marketing, and of course my personal thoughts on the situation itself. So without further ado, don't forget to subscribe and like, because this is going to be a ride. Alright everyone, to start off the video, let's take a look at the fans' reaction towards the absence of the trailer since there's 2 weeks left. Let's take a look at what they are saying and what they are talking about related to One Punch Man Season 3 trailer that is pretty much not here yet. Let's take a look at what they're doing right now. Stop giving us hope. Wait, what? A notification from OPM Anime? Let's take a look. Oh, it's just another signature and another, oh my gosh, it's a few days left before the actual anime comes out. It's not the trailer. Someone said, F this JC stuff, IDGAF, now they can rot in hell forever. Someone replied, calm the freak down. And the guy replied, I'm freaking frustrated. I've been waiting since 2019 to officially see season 3, and here, these shits not uploading an actual trailer is so frustrating, to be honest. IDAF now. Mr. Hisham quote-tweeted One Punch Man anime and said, where is the freaking trailer? Someone said, I think the trailer was the friends we made along the way, and he replied, I honestly can't fathom how. We are 2 weeks away, like what the frick? Someone replied to him, most likely 3rd of October, and he replied, 1 week before airing? They can go F themselves. Yes, everyone, you can definitely feel the desperation. Some people are literally checking YouTube, Twitter every single morning, hoping that a trailer randomly drops out of nowhere, and others are just angry, like Mr. Hasham. And some people just went out of their way and then dropped a pointless reaction video. Oops, my bad, let's not talk too much about that. But back to the topic, you know what, I don't blame them. We've been waiting for so long, and the silence from the official side isn't exactly comforting. But little did they know that this isn't something new, or this marketing pattern or the way they are releasing trailer isn't exactly new in anime. Yes, generally. And also, let's not forget something important. Technically, we already have seen a couple of things, which brings me to the PVs and CMs that we already have. So here's the thing, even though it feels like we've seen nothing, technically Season 3 already has 2 unofficial PVs and 2 official CMs. The first PV is basically the special announcement clip that was fully animated by Kenichiro Aoki himself, while also being supervised by Kazunori Ozawa. Yes, this special announcement clip was pre-animated just to celebrate the announcement, but hear me out. It's pretty much confirmed that the parts of that footage will actually be reused in the anime itself, and I literally made an entire video about it, so it wasn't just a fluff. Then there's the Kazunori Ozawa PV, yes, the one that he animated by himself, and this one is interesting because it's officially titled as PV1. So even though fans might not consider it as a proper trailer, the studio is basically saying, yeah, this pretty much counts as one. And on top of that, we got 2 commercial spots. They are shorts, yes, 15 and 30 seconds, but they are indeed something. But now, is it still worrying that we haven't gotten a big flashy trailer by now? Yeah, a little bit. It does make you wonder what's going on behind the scenes, but just because the marketing has been minimal doesn't automatically mean the anime is fully doomed. And trust me, this isn't the first time this has happened. Let's rewind to 2020, Attack on Titan, the final season, part 1. Oh my gosh, everyone, Easy Court is finally living up to the name of Attack on Titan guy from his channel, I know, right? But yes, everyone, do you guys remember how much of a disaster the marketing was back then? Because it was literally wild. wild. First of all, there was no actual trailer for months, and the infamous PV we all saw was outsourced to director Shihei Yabota. Yes, the dun 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 dun. The trailer itself was outsourced to Shihei Yabota, who wasn't involved with the anime's production. Like, they literally got someone else to make a hype video just to hold fans over. Meanwhile, Yuichiro Hayashi and the team was struggling like crazy behind the scenes. And also, we later found out that the CG models for Eren's Titan weren't even finished until July, while the anime was set to air in December. That is insane. And again, fans back then, same energy as OPM fans right now, panic, doom posting. Oh my goodness, MAPPA is going to be ruining Attack on Titan. And also, fun fact, back then, MAPPA wasn't such a mainstream studio, I would say, due to the fact that they haven't really picked up Chainsaw Man and they haven't really shown their full strength as an entire studio that is capable of handling multiple S-tier anime. So people were doubting MAPPA as a studio and doubting Yuichiro Hayashi as a director, and obviously people are going crazy because of the lack of visuals, lack of an actual representation of the anime itself, and that goes towards season 4 part 1 of Attack on Titan, where we literally have no actual footage of the anime itself until the episode 1 airs. So technically you can say one of the biggest anime IPs in the world have no trailer, no actual look at the anime itself until the actual anime actually airs. And you know how crazy it is compared to One Punch Man season 3, considering the fact that MAPPA wasn't really a mainstream animation studio and people don't really know who they are and people don't really know what Yuichiro Hayashi did in the past, so people are going crazy. To be honest, this is even more worse than what One Punch Man is getting right now. At least we've seen stuff from the actual anime itself and stuff that will be reused in the anime itself, but for Attack on Titan's case, we literally have nothing. It's insane. And what we got is basically a pretty decent the final season part 1 with very strong direction. Sure, the animation quality is pretty much a downgrade compared to the previous season. Again, production struggles behind the scene, a whole studio shift, a whole stuff shift, new design, CG Titans, production schedules, COVID. Literally, they are handling 10,000's problem behind the scenes, and the fact that they went out of their way to ask a different team to make an entirely new trailer for them to hype the fans up, and you can pretty much say it's a fake trailer because nothing from the trailer that has been released actually showed up in the actual anime itself. You can say that even though they are struggling behind the scene, the final product that we got is still pretty decent. Final season part 1 isn't bad, isn't a shit show. Everything is still moving, the direction is good, animation wise it's not the best, it's not the most well animated, but it's still pretty good. And also, not to forget, the final season part 2, part 3 and the final chapters, all trailers were released weeks before it actually airs. And how did it end up being? In terms of animation, direction, overall production value, the last few parts of Attack on Titan are literally some of the best we've ever seen from the series. And the lesson, yeah, just because the marketing is shaky doesn't mean the anime itself won't deliver. And yes, sometimes the production team is just too busy surviving behind the scenes to bother with flashy trailers, and honestly, I kind of get that. At least this time, JC Stuff doesn't go out of their way outsourcing a trailer, basically giving us fake hope and give us an entirely outsourced trailer. So again, at least they're being transparent with how the anime will be going from this point onwards. So again, it's not something new and it's not something that is only specifically for One Punch Man. It's not something director Shinpei Nagai wanted. So there's that. And here's my personal thoughts on this issue. I know I've already made like 3 videos talking about the lack of trailer, so maybe I'm part of the problem. I'm literally fading into panic at this point. But for real, I'm not actually that worried. You can say that I've played this game before because I've seen what happens when an anime's marketing feels that, but the final product still ends up blowing us away. Attack on Titan final season part 3, part 4. So no, I am not dooming. I'm not pacing around the room sweating about the trailer. I mean, don't get me wrong, I want to see more. I want to see an official trailer for One Punch Man. Everyone does. But at this point, I'm cool waiting. And we've been waiting for 6 years already. 2 more weeks isn't gonna kill us. And I'm confident that when season 3 actually drops, it's going to be worth the wait. So yes, patience, my friends. So yes everyone, please let me know what you guys think related to this issue, people going crazy and all that. Sure, I understand, but let's take a look at the brighter side of things while still considering the cons of it. Please let me know in the comment section below, and I'm really curious to hear where you stand. Are you panicking or are you vibing? Or are you just like me, waiting for my next milking content for One Punch Man? And yes everyone, those are basically it. Thank you very much for watching this video, and yeah, I'll be making another video right after this one, so I hope you guys are looking forward for it because it's a pretty long one. But yes, thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you Freddy for editing this video, and I'll see you in the next One Punch Man video. Goodbye.